Good morning, friends, and welcome back to the John Went Walking page. We just came off the Florida Trail back on the right at the where Fontana Lane intersects 441 or Kenansville Road, I guess it's rather called. And then you come up 441, you're on a road walk for about a mile and a half or 2 miles. And now you cross over here, over 441 to the other side, and you're back on the Florida Trail. Hikers are a guest of the Broussard Conservancy. So we're out here on the Florida Trail. This is right off of 441, right after Fontana Lane. I think it says Crescent J Ranch on the app, on the trail app. So we're going to take a walk out here and see what it looks like a little bit, show you a little bit. Again, we're I don't know, probably about 30 miles west of Melbourne, Florida, over in that area, and we're out near where the Florida Game Reserve is, where they have the small animal park up there on Broussard Road. So we're just going to go for a little walk out here. I'm going to show you a little bit of how the trail is right here in this area, and I'll put the exact mile marker on the title, so you know exactly where we're starting there. So anyway, beautiful morning. You can see very clear footpath, easy walking. I parked right alongside the road back there. It's very wide berth. You can get off of it. You can see how gorgeous it is out here. Very well marked, very clear trail. It would be easy passing. You could make good time through here for sure. And again, it goes up to if you look on the app, I'm between 441 and Broussard Road, so I'm right in that section of trail right there. And you can see it's damp, but it's really not even what I would consider wet. We haven't had a lot of rain. And it's kind of the dry time of year anyway, so it makes for easy walking. And you know, I wanted to go ahead and just mention, I talked a little bit about mindset in the last video and the difficulty of completing like the 100-mile run and then equating it to what I'm trying to do here. And I think, you know, it's just not a mindset for if I'm out trying a 100-mile run, or even, I don't want to underestimate, I don't want to sell the marathon short, because I know that's an incredible achievement also. But it's the same mindset. Like, you get to a point where you're just not sure that you can go on. You're not sure that you can make it. And you've got to decide in your head that you're not going to quit. Because really, the only thing standing between you and that finish line, and no matter what it is, this isn't just for athletic achievements, it's for anything in your life. We could be talking about finishing that college degree, getting a better job, anything in your life, you know, it equates to it. The key is just not to quit, not to give up on whatever it was that you set out to do. So that's where I'm at with it. And I set out to do the Florida Trail. And no matter, you know, I'm in the planning stage right now, the planning and training stage and preparation stage, but it is going to happen. You know, it is going to happen. And there'll come a time about this time next year, I'll probably be walking right through here somewhere on my northbound Thru-Hike. And I just love this part of Florida. You can see just how beautiful it really is. I try to keep the camera up a little bit where you can get a little bit of the view, but we're very close to the roads here, so there's road noise in the back, but it's one of those areas where that section that I came off of back there, that came out to 441 and Fontana Lane, about mile 273, maybe somewhere right in there. And then you walk on the road for about a mile and a half or 2 miles. Now, there is a nice little picnic table there on the side of the road where you could definitely take a break and relax. But it's wide open. There's no trees or anything around it. It's just on the side of the road. So, but it would be a nice stop. Be nothing wrong with it. You know, it'd be a nice place to stop. And then once again, a mile and a half, 2 miles, and then the trail is very well marked. So you see, if you're coming north on 441, you're going to see the the turn markings, the orange markings on the left side. You're going to go across the road and you're going to see the turn markings where I entered with this video, where I started the video back there. So very easy to navigate this part of the trail. You know, now that the more time I spend out here, the more I realize the navigation I don't believe is going to be a problem. I do have that Far Out app, which is a very wise investment, along with my book. It's a very wise investment. And I think with that app, and I believe the app even works offline once you download it. It's downloaded. I don't even think I need internet service to use it. You can always tell exactly where you are because you just open up the Far Out app, touch the line, and it shows you the exact mileage. So you always have a very general idea, actually a pretty accurate idea of where you are, how far you have to go. And now it's not going to show you the actual path, but it will show you if you're going to be on the road or on the trail. And there are a lot of road sections broken up once you get up here, and especially I talked about earlier coming into St. Cloud, Kissimmee, Davenport, over Ronald Reagan, all the way over to the Green Swamp, where there are a lot of road sections. And I'm going to show you a little bit more of those road sections. I don't know if I'll do it today or when I'll do it, but coming up I'm going to show you, and I'm going to do it the same way. I'm going to drive in the truck and just film the video as we go, so I can cover more ground for you and show you more of the road walk. So it's well broken up. You know, I wish, you know, in my heart, I wish the entire footpath was like this. You know, I'm out here in the woods, soft pine needle path, trees. It's beautiful everywhere. Just a gorgeous morning. Maybe 60 degrees out here. I mean, it's just absolutely gorgeous. But you know, there are many parts of the Florida Trail that you're going to be out walking on the road, so you just might as well face it. Now maybe eventually, maybe in 5, 10, 15, 20 years, maybe more and more of the trail will become trail-like. I'm sure it's all about private property and all that stuff. Even I mentioned back on Kenansville Road, when I was trying to walk back on the last video, it was hard for me to find a spot to park, and luckily there was a farmer out there, and I could ask him, hey, can I leave my truck set here for an hour or two while I'm out exploring the Florida Trail? And he says, yeah, sure, of course. Now, I don't know if this is from the hogs or if it's just muddy. Might just be muddy. I don't know if there's hogs out here or not. I haven't seen or heard any other sign of them. There are some places over in Central Florida that I'm out at, especially over there in that Lakeland area, in the Circle B area, where you can see where the hogs have been rooting and routing and making all kinds of a big mess. So, but out here I hadn't really seen any except for that, so I'm not sure. And so anyway, continue along the trail here, try to show you for a couple more minutes, go for a walk here. I've been out exploring and continue to seek areas where I'm going to be able to do longer hikes as I get into late spring, summer, fall, in preparation for a tentative January 26th kickoff. That's kind of the plan. So I'm using all this just as preparation, to be comfortable out here, have some idea about where I'm at and which way I'm headed on the trail. And you can see out here, it's just a gorgeous morning in Florida. Like I said, I think maybe 60 degrees this morning. I'm not sure what it was, but I would say it's, if I had to guess, I'd say 62, 63. It's really kind of nice. No wind. Sky is clear. Beautiful morning. So anyway, got out again this morning, and it's very important. I tell you what, I just can't thank you enough. You know, I know our numbers are sparse, and that's okay. You know, I remember I started this just for me, as kind of a documentary to see my progress, to look back and see where I came from, and to really kind of organize my planning for the Thru-Hike attempt. And I feel real comfortable that I'm going to be successful, as long as something crazy doesn't happen. But I'm going to make every plan that I can to assure that I am able to complete what I've started, complete my journey. And I just can't tell you how grateful I am that some of you, there's just a handful of us, but that you're willing to stop in and see how I'm doing, and to take a look at these Florida trail sections that, to me, I think are beautiful. I think it's beautiful out here, though. In my heart, I still I've said it before, big kahuna for me is the Appalachian Trail, and it's coming as long as I can. It's just one adventure, one step at a time. And so I can see part of the housing area up here there's an animal place up here. And you walk right through it. There's no way to get to it off the road unless they're open, but you can walk right through it. So coming to you from the Florida Trail, I'm very grateful that all of you are out of here. I wish all of you all the best. Hope you have a wonderful day. Hope it's sunny and warm wherever you all today. And I'll talk to you again real soon.